So Floopsy's about to fight a Titan? That sounds pretty crazy, man. So we've got to go learn a little bit more about this Titan boy before we go kick his ass. Sounds fun. Hey, man. Do you know more about this Titan fella you could tell us about?
Lay down your burden, son, come drain a pint with me, we'll have a grand old time, find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or you just gonna keep staring? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells, price of bleeding fame, can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know?
We want to know how to kill the Titan. Tell us how to kill the Titan.
So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do ye? Let me guess. You mean to face that bastard Titus, eh?
Titus?
Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh! Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a God's damned hero, I'll have you know. The people round here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Titus.
Floopsy! That's all Floopsy cares about.
Humph! Well, too bad, 'cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have been making a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk.
Maybe Floopsy should kick your ass, Alright, we'll kill these rats. This better be worth it! Floopsy has a feeling this will not be worth it. Adorable little rat's nest. Oh! And many angry rats! Oh, there's a big one. Okay. Floopsy has slain the rats. Alright, we killed them. Now tell us the secrets.
So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Saved me the hassle of... never mind.
Secrets. Now.
What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran at 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach ye, I truly do. But unless ye prove ye have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a gooboo. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking ye to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try due west and stand look at case a gooboo comes calling? Slate, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus.
Floopsy has a feeling we are simply doing your chores. Alright. So we'll wait here for a gooboo. An angry gooboo boy. There he is! Right on time. A gooboo farmer. Okie dokie. Okay, man, we've done 2 of your chores so far. Will you tell us the secrets now?
Hey, you again. Then that goobo that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets.
Oh, come on!
You will tell Floopsy the secrets. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Trectorum, you in here drinking again? If you are, that goobo had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast skull in two with me trusty axe, I did.
Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him?
He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Trectoum who slew that goobo, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trectoum, the finest axe ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the 7 hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit! Aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth the Laminson way. Trectoum, if you didn't slay that goobo, you may consider your contract revoked.
Well, you dug this hole, buddy. You lie in it. So what is the Laminson way? Show us, pray tell.
Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the... And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. How the hell's...
Alrighty. Floopsy was inside the boulder.
Oh?
You're not gonna cheat with a bomb on Floopsy's watch.
All right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering, Trectoum. Sigh gods, I should have known. Mercy, please, I didn't want to deceive ye, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol. There was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them. But you wouldn't believe me, so I... Look, his name's Weisskate, all right? Weisskate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell Chief to forgive me. It's only fair.
Floopsy has no say in this.
Okay. So we know where to find a real company of himbos. Santa? Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending on us. Humph! You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales?
Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way.
A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed.
Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan.
You are passionate, grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Gomorrah on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your ability by attending to one of our...
Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We've not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates.
Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Gomorrah.
Sigh. Though it pains me to admit, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask that you undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations.
Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Heh, very well.
Pray, do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember that the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. All right, Floopsy will do more chores. What chores would you have Floopsy do?
Master Gegaruju's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx is recently seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want a large, slimy creature anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill.
Hey, we're just hunting for you, aren't we? Oof. It's a good thing Floopsy can swim in full plate meal. He's just ridiculously buoyant. Even full steel clothing his body can't sink him. One of his many talents. A fattened herring. Will this pull out the slimy critter? Oh, we gotta wait over here. Inflated Nyx!
Goodness, that's a big froggy.
Floopsy has no need to dodge your skill shots. They merely tickled the fluke. Alright, go there, kill a thing, simple enough. Why does Floopsy suspect this won't be that easy?
Well, did you deal with the Nyx?
Floopsy has frog leg for you.
Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not.
Oh, so he's not the first time he's been doing this little gagabadoo. We've met that boy.
Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Okay, give us the challenge. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gigaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gigaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Elder, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landell at Camp Tranquil. What? You mean to tell me that you can afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe that you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do.
Alrighty. Before Floopsy can save the world, Floopsy must first save dinner?
We're not so sure you're ready to kill a god, Floopsy. We need you to, help us get ready for dinner first, then we'll believe you can kill a god. That's right.
You there? Will you help us get ready for Din-Din?
Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Elder. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha! You amuse me. I'll not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Alrighty. Let me be clear. This business between you and me and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. She didn't seem too happy about that. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child. You will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Elder. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Them's fighting words, sonny. Elder Floopsy will show you a thing or two. This won't be the first giant turtle that's had its ass kicked by the Floop. One of these? Simple. We will poke this egg and make an angry mama. Oh, that's a bit bigger than the other ones. Egg. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Persevere, sorry. Shove this egg right up your ass! Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uod Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Elder. And so onward he rode, Floopsy on his mighty adventure, to save dinner. You there must be Uod Nun. State your business, adventurer. Snort. So this is the one the wise cat sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Heck. Alright, we're going to proceed without attempting to do the kitty roll R thing from this boy. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, there is not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nun. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Almalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Almalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring to me his necklace. Well, Floopsy could just solve the problem by killing everyone in the camp. That would solve it, yes? If Floopsy just murders all of them, the leader will be among them. Use the spear to lure out the Almalja veteran. The veteran. Okay. We put a spear here. Is that it? Oh, we gotta go hide. That spear is bait. Now we have to hide and wait for it. Was that your spear? Oh. You can have the spear back. We don't need it. Floopsy did it. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? He fell over after we stabbed him a bunch of times, so I guess. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Ingredient, please? A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I'll mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well.
Okay. Kill a fish, lure a worm, kill a worm. Got it. Oh, we wanted one of these fishes. Hiya. Alright, we got the fish. Now carefully. What? Rotting angler? We just killed it. It makes no sense. We've been doing a lot of setting bait and then hiding. I'm noticing a pattern with this quest line. Hey, you don't look all that different from the other wormy dealies. You're just bigger. We have obtained the Welwick worm meat.
You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Elder. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Weisskett. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Weisskett's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me.
Why wouldn't you just send it along with the meat when you send that?
The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Weisskett was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert moulder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Elder.
Ooh, a moulder of men? Does he make tiny dudes out of resin? I'm sorry.
Well met, Elder. Landel and Wad Nun both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today?
Booze?
My favorite. I shall have to thank the Nun personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenar this time to attain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brave Flox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Dock and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully where Brave Flox and her people have made their home.
Ozun Nazun?
What's the hurry, Venturer? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Brave Flox, all talks.
Oh, dear.
Pshcaw! Tongue flaps of ice can't be reaching ears of Brave Flox.
Uplander has come for tasty fresh gobby treats, yes?
Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from Holmes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander, gives safety to Longstop with much hand-lending.
And Floopsy has always been one for the hand-lending. He can do this.